Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here again with my Tim Holtz bits, and we recently did kind of Tim Holtz fusion pieces where we were mixing like Tim Holtz bits with, you know, not typical colours that we would normally put his types of papers with. And I wanted to come along and do a bit more of that, playing around with his papers and, you know, fusing them, or fusion, yeah, fusing, I assume, fusing them with some other colours. So if I'm just going to show you quickly one or two of the pieces that we did last time. So we mixed it with the pinks and the greens, and this time I would really like to mix his pieces with some purples and some vibrant colours. So I have made this you know, paper with some inks and alcohol inks and things like that. And yeah, I mean, don't you just absolutely love those colours? So I'm so sorry about the glare here. I'm filming in the afternoon, and well, it's actually very early evening, so it's just coming up for 6 o'clock. And yeah, I don't normally film at this time of day because of the glare, so I do apologise for that. But what I would like to do is probably take this one. So this is all from the Wallflower book, the Tim Holtz Wallflower book. And yeah, I'm just going to cut this in half, so we've got kind of two longish pocket type pieces. Now again, I might have to trim these down because I maybe have not really trimmed them very straight on the edges, but yeah, we'll just trim them down slightly on the edges, so like that. Okay, and then this, oops, this edge, oh my goodness, this edge here, just trying to get them a little bit straighter because they're not very straight so far. Okay, and we've got this one here as well. So these are just the leftovers, obviously, that I had from the previous project. And yeah, I just thought, let's use up the leftover pieces. So just quickly trim this one down like that. Okay, so this one I'll probably have as a little you know, this way round pocket. Okay, so what I'm going to start by doing is just having some of this beautiful paper, which, you know, I just absolutely love, and just popping it onto the paper. So I'm just going to just tear some down that we can just pop on here. So yeah, okay, probably should do this one piece at a time. I mean, how gorgeous does that colour look with the beige? And again, you know, the purpose of this is just to kind of you know, experiment and play around, really, because I think generally, you know, and I'm guilty of this too, I look at Tim Holtz papers and then of course mix them with the neutrals and the nature themed and all of that kind of stuff, and I'm just trying to play around and experiment really to see how the Tim Holtz bits would look mixed up with non-neutral bits, if that makes sense. So yeah, non-neutral bits on the neutral bits. So yep, I'm just going to glue this down. And to be honest, I was so thrilled with those results that we had with the other bits that it just got me then thinking, oh, what else, you know, what else would go really nicely? Sorry, I'm just going to unclog my glue a bit more. It's the first time I've used it today because I've been busy, you know, on my laptop today. But yeah, it just then got me thinking, oh, I wonder what else, you know, the Tim Holtz things would look good with. And I then spotted this purple just kind of laying on the floor behind my desk that I had made the other day. And I thought, oh my goodness, how amazing would the purple look with the Tim Holtz papers? So let's just take that and we'll just pop that down on, oops, on here. Okay, so again, just going to spread that down a bit. Now, this has got touches of gold in with the alcohol inks. So it's got the gold alcohol ink on there as well, which I just absolutely love. And it just gives that sort of another, well, dimension, I suppose we would call it, you know, and brings it out of itself a little bit more. So I'm just going to cut this down because, again, it's not really very straight. So just take it down like that. Okay, right, let's see, I've just got some invoice here. So I'm just going to kind of place them around. Now, I've also brought along some of my elements from the Purple Rain Ephemera pieces. And yeah, let's just see see how some of these might look. So, oops. Oh gosh, sorry. Oops. Oh, not wanting to stay out the way. Sorry, I've got like lots of different things on the go, and of course as I'm moving things they're all dropping down, but I just then thought actually I might just cut out 1 or 2 more bits that we might want to use on here. So right, okay. Now I've also got these from the Curator's Collection, the insects piece. Obviously I don't want the insects on there, but I just wondered, because this has got the golds in it, this has got a goldy colour, and I just wondered whether we could mix this and somehow have it with the purples. So I'm just going to cut this teapot out. I mean, purple's not really a colour I tend to use very often, I'll be honest. I know purple's really popular, and I've talked about this before. I'm not quite sure why I'm not really drawn to purple as a colour. It's just one of those, yeah, one of those weird things. I'm just, you know, it's just not really a colour I kind of use very much. I mean, strangely, it's my sister's favourite colour, and I know I've said that loads of times before, so I'm like a scratch record. But yeah, it's her favourite colour, and always has been. And funnily enough, I don't think she can stand green, which is my favourite colour. Not that I can't stand purple, but yeah, it's just not a colour that I kind of generally go to. So let's just cut that down here. Okay, and I'm just going to cut this here. I'm up here, sweetheart. Sorry, my daughter's just calling me now. I did tell her that I was doing a video, but you know what children are like. They like to just ignore you. Right, now, what I like to do, if I've got something like this, I mean, of course I could just ink that to fill that in. Or I could go in with a craft knife. Personally, I'm not brilliant with a craft knife. So another thing, and I know I've showed this lots of times before, is you can snip in where there's an obvious line. So the obvious line would obviously be here or here. I don't think it really matters. So yeah, I'm going to snip in there like that, and then just cut around in there. And hopefully this is going to work nicely. Oops. Okay. Like that. And then what happens is when you glue this down, that would glue, and you won't even notice that you've snipped there. So, oh, so sorry about that sun glaring in, it's very annoying. Yeah, so that's how personally I get around things like that, because once you've glued that on, you won't even know that you've snipped that, and it just covers up perfectly. And if I have that positioned right, I'm covering up the whole of that bee that was on there. So I'm just going to cut this one out now. And this is another element just from the Purple Rain. So again, just cut around here. Okay. My daughter had been calling me, and then she, I don't know what she wanted me for, but she's now decided obviously she doesn't need me now, because she's, yeah, I can hear her doing something. So I think she's FaceTiming her dad. So there we go. How pretty does that look? So I'm just going to ink up the teapot, just because, you know, of course you can see slight white around the edges. So if I just ink that up, it's just going to disguise that a little bit. So I'm just quickly hunting down my vintage photo, which, where is that gone now? Oh, come on, where is that? I can't now see it. Right, it's just hiding, obviously, from me, which is so annoying, because if I have to actually stop the video, of course you know what will happen, don't you? The second you stop, it will appear. So yeah, I've probably got just about enough on here to ink it anyway. So like that. Okay. So I'm just going to pop this down here. I mean, you know, not necessarily needed, but just adding a bit of extra interest really by having this. So yeah, let's just pop that down here like that. Okay. And then this one, now I don't know whether we might prefer it lower, so I might put it more, yeah, slightly lower down. It seemed quite high, didn't it, before? So I'm just going to glue the teapot on there first. Like that. Oops. And the only reason I'm doing this quickly now is because actually I'm not sure whether I might want to put the whole thing on some lace. So I want to just decide, you know, do I actually want to glue this down with some lace behind it? So let's just take that like that. Okay. Yeah, I had put glue on these bits, but yeah, as it happens, they're overhanging. I hadn't really realised that they would be overhanging. Don't know why that hadn't occurred to me, but it just hadn't. Right, so that can go on there. And then this I do love here, I must say. It just looks really pretty, doesn't it? Now I've also got some of my purple bows, which we might have. They might be a little bit on the big side, but let's have a look. Got that one. I mean, maybe it doesn't really need one. Annoyingly, this also needs a little bit of inking, or perhaps I'll just cut that off. Okay. Just cut into there a bit. Oh, it's so nice to be beginning to have the lighter evenings, because obviously now I can actually do filming a little bit in the evening, you know. Obviously the sun is a bit of an issue, but yeah, hopefully that will go in a minute and then it's not going to be here anymore, you know, in the way. Right, let's just have a look and see whether we want any black lace. And I don't know why, but yeah, the black's kind of just for some reason calling me. Not necessarily saying it's going to be the right thing, but it is just sort of catching my eye and sort of saying, oh, try me, try me. Okay. Oh, how pretty does that look? Yeah, I really like it with the black, to be honest. I mean, we could have gone safe and gone with the, you know, with some ivory. But to be honest, I feel sometimes that safe is, you know, it's just a bit predictable, isn't it? And a bit boring. Although, to be honest, that looks quite cute. Just across there, or even across up there. Right, I'm just going to see if I want any other black lace underneath here. Just trim this off at the edge. Hold on. Oops. Okay, get rid of that. And just let me try this. Oh, how pretty does that look? Love how that looks. Right, okay, so I'm going to just leave this here, and then, oops, the hot glue will hopefully just, you know, glue that into place. So all around the edge, like that. And then very carefully around the handle, there and here on the lid of the teapot. So like that. Oh, how pretty is that? Okay, love how that looks. Yeah, really, really pretty. And then this one here, I'm going to have down the bottom. So again, just for speed, I'm just going to hot glue this on. I mean, ordinarily, this definitely doesn't need hot glue, and it could just have, you know, wet glue. But yeah, I know I say it all the time, but honestly, when you're doing a video, you just want things that are nice and quick, because you definitely want to make sure that things have glued down. You don't want to be in a situation waiting and hoping that things have glued. Right, now this, I'm going to put across here, and then, can you see I've just got this patch of sort of white? So I just want to try and cover that up. So I'm putting that there, and then I'm going to just literally glue this down over the top of there. So I think the best way to do that is probably, oops, I might need to get another glue stick. Hold on, oh, let's hope I've got some here. Oh no, no more glue stick. Oh, that's very annoying, isn't it? But I did then just spot some purple ribbon. We might be able to use this in a minute, I'm not sure. Might not actually want it, but we'll try. So I'm going to just glue across here, which again, hopefully once I press this down, it's going to glue that black lace into place, like that. Okay. Right, there we go. And yep, let's just take that down there at the side. So how gorgeous does that look? Super, super pretty, isn't it? And then just got my gold stick, paint stick, just going to gild around the edges a little bit. And that's just going to hopefully tie in the gold, you know, from that inked paper, which has obviously got the touches of gold on it as well. So, and again down here, and just across the bottom and along there. Oh, how pretty does that look? Oops, it's not very straight. Sorry, I'm just going to have to tidy that up a bit there, because yeah, it's a bit lopsided. It's not brilliant. Just put a bit more gold on. Okay. Oh, I love that. And to be honest, you know, who would have ever thought to put any of those things with that Tim Holtz paper? I mean, the black lace, the, you know, the purple bits, it's all a really unexpected choice, isn't it? But it looks so pretty. Just going to quickly sort of, yeah, okay. Right, let me just gild this now that I've just cut that bottom bit off, which also wasn't very straight. Right, okay, so that's that piece. Let's do another piece. So again, take that long one again, and just take again some more of the pretty purple paper. And what I might do is just cut it down here. Now this is just on copy paper. It's yeah, nothing kind of special, just copy paper. Okay. I mean, as soon as you put that on there, it's just yummy, isn't it? It looks so pretty. Just going to turn it up this way, I think. I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure that made no difference whatsoever, but for some reason it sort of seemed like it wanted to be up that way. Okay, let's just put some glue all round. Okay. Right. Woo! Pop this down. And again, glue this down. Okay. Right. Oops. Sorry. Obviously didn't have quite enough glue on there. Right. And then let's trim down on this edge. Like that. Okay. Looking good. Right. Looking good. So I've also got this, what do you call it, invoice header, although I'm thinking that on there. So I might even glue this down right now, because otherwise I will forget that I thought that. And yeah, I don't want to forget, because actually it looked really good on there. It's just the perfect shape and size, isn't it, for this piece? So let's just pop that down. And it's hanging over a little bit, so I can trim that white edge off. Like that. Oops. Like that. Okay. Trim that off here. Okie dokie. Right, love how that looks. Just quickly spread that out with the glue spreader. Right. Okay, now just going to cut out, I think this umbrella, or I have got this piece. Thinking that piece isn't quite big enough. That's quite nice, actually. Decisions. It's all quite nice, to be honest. Let's go for this one first. We can always, you know, change our mind if we need to. Oops. Okay, and yep. I just want to get it off of the big piece of paper, really, and then I can trim it down properly. But all the time it's kind of got the other bits. It's making it tricky to get to, so cut that out like that. Okay. Like that. And then like that. Okay. And here. Okay, nearly done. Yeah, I'm just shocked actually at how lovely that purple looks on those papers. So, but it definitely looks good. Definitely. I mean, like I say, I really loved the pinks with the greens as well. You know, so yeah, I don't necessarily prefer these. You know, I think both are equally lovely. Right, I'm not sure whether that's quite big enough. So what we'd have to do is kind of build this up a little bit. So I have got some of my invoice pieces here. I don't know. Excuse me. Right, let's just take this one down. That's quite pretty, isn't it? Just kind of making it, you know, more of a, well, not more of a standout feature, but, you know, just making it seem bigger, I suppose, by having, you know, having a bit more there. So let's just see if we want to have any more of this anywhere. Could have it there. Well, that's quite pretty. Right, okay. Let's just put this one down. Okay. Right, yep, just glue this one down. Okay. Oh, spread that glue. Oh dear, what have I done here? Just knocked it completely sideways. Okay, right. And then we'll just get this one on now. Just might take this down slightly. Yeah, I think something like that. I could have inked this in gold actually, not inked it, but you know, gilded the edge. Sorry, just trying to get the glue flowing a bit better. Okay. Right, let's pop that one here, like that. Again, just quickly mop that piece out there. Right, looking very pretty. And then this we're going to have there. And oh, let's just see. I mean, I've got more of those flowers, which are gorgeous. And I have got more of these, which, you know, to be honest, these look really nice, don't they? They're like little label, yeah, little label-y kind of, I suppose, title book plate type things, title plates, perhaps we'd call them. Oh, that's quite pretty, like that. And then, let's have a look, see whether we could have a bow. I have also got this colour bow, which I totally forgot about in the last one. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. So I might try and edge that bow in gold. I don't know how that will look, but yeah, let's try and do that. So again, just going around a couple of the edges here where I've sort of missed any of the, you know, tatty tutting there, like that. And then, okay, unclog my glue yet again. Not that it's really clogged up as such, but, you know, I just want it to be faster flowing. Okay. Like that. And I'll just put this one down here. So I just want that one again, just covering up where we had some white still showing on that inked page. And then this umbrella kind of just to the side, so it's not running down straight down the centre, but it's just picking up the side of that label and running down sideways on the actual piece itself. So yeah, like that. Okay. Oh, that looks so pretty, doesn't it? And then again, going to just ink this around with some of the gold paint. Sorry, I keep calling this ink. I don't mean ink. I'm saying ink, but meaning paint. So yeah, just paint around the edge with some gold, and then a bit here and here. Now just try it on this bow. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think it looks quite pretty on the bow. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, I like that. And again, just going to see whether we want to have any black lace, because, you know, again, just for the sort of continuity really, because we've used the black lace elsewhere. So, you know, it's kind of helpful to then have the black lace on here, because, you know, I would probably then use these in the same journal. So to have the flow throughout would be nice. So I might have the black lace across there. So in which case, I'm going to just place it down, and then I'm just going to glue that bow with the hot glue straight over the top of the black lace, which will obviously then in turn glue the black lace down. So like that, like that. Okay. And then we'll just cut this down here at the edge, and then just across the top, because it's, you know, hanging out a bit too much, and a bit down the side. There we go. That looks pretty, doesn't it? And then I have got some purple pearls, so I'm just going to see whether I might want some purple pearls anywhere. But I may be getting a bit too much purple going on here. Ooh. Let me just try it. Wonder whether it might look good in the centre. Oh no, it looks terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah, no, I don't like that at all. Right. So that's our second one with the, you know, the Tim Holtz papers. So super pretty. And then the final one is obviously this one. So let's again see what should we put on here. And this one, actually, I'm thinking this florally type piece. So oh, my son's such a good boy. So that's my middle son. He's cooked dinner for them both. So yeah, what a good boy he is. So okay. Right. And again, just ink around, just, you know, where I've obviously not made the best job of cutting this. Oh, I wish that I could find my ink pad. I mean, obviously it is just here somewhere, buried. But yeah, I don't want to now waste your time while I'm rummaging around looking for it. So, I mean, it can't have gone far. But yeah, just mindful of taking up loads of time looking for it. So just wondering whether we could have this with the black lace here. Or maybe not. Got a little piece of black lace here actually. Oh, how gorgeous does that look? So I might just have something like that, to be honest. So again, just going to gild around like the edge of here with the gold paint. Okay. Get that way up. Like that. And yeah, I was wondering about that bow. Oh, do you know, I'm not sure now. I'm not so sure now. So now I'm thinking maybe I would be better off with it this way up and actually having this piece. Like done a complete U-turn. But yeah, I'm wondering whether this might be better. So let's just take this and cut this down. Okay, and here. Okay, down there. Just cut my little banner pieces like that. Right. Yeah, I just kind of had an urge to try this instead. Now, obviously, that bow's humongous on there. So, yeah, probably not that bow. But it was just laying around there, so I wanted to try it. I mean, to be honest, that bow's probably a little bit on the big side as well. But weirdly, actually, I don't mind it. We could have it more like this. Oh, how gorgeous does that look? Yeah, I love that. So I'm going to, again, just ink around here. Stop calling it ink. Sorry, paint. Paint around here with the gold paint stick. Like that. Okay, right. Let's just quickly glue this down. Okay. So there, like that. And then I'm just going to glue this down along this side. So let's pop that lace down there. Okay. Slip that out there. Okay, right. And then just gild this. Oh my goodness, gild this a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty, isn't it? And then just quickly pop that down there. And again, you know, that's gone over that black lace, which would just then, you know, act as a bit of a reinforcer for the black lace as well, which is, you know, good to do. Okay, and then let's just have a look and see. Thinking cut down those one of those postage stamps. Now I'm just now looking for my hair thinning scissors, which of course now I can't see those for some reason either. Oh, it's horrible when you do a video and then you just cannot find anything at all that you really could do with finding. So I'm just going to have to try and, you know, weirdly cut this. Like that. Okay. Because I'm just thinking, you know, shall we have a postage stamp just tucked in the back there? Could even put a real postage stamp on as well, but obviously I haven't really left room to actually put it down now, so I won't bother. We're just going to take my gold and again just edge around with the gold. And you know, I'm mainly doing that now for sort of continuity because I've done that on the other pieces. But also it pieced in just that section there where I had a little white corner that was torn. It's just kind of got around that and yeah, just disguised that torn edge. So like that. Okay. Right, let's have a look and see the ones that we have done here. We have got these three here. So, I mean, again, a complete, you know, contrast from the Tim Holtz kind of papers and a complete, you know, move away from the more usual sort of neutral style. But, you know, I just love them. And, yeah, equally love them to the pieces that we made the other day with the greens and the pinks. They're just a completely different look, aren't they? So, yeah, and obviously just using up some of the scraps that we had left over from the other day. I mean, I've still got this one, actually, but, yeah, we've kind of run out of time now because it is now beginning to get a bit dark. But, I mean, I hope, again, that's given you some other ideas of just, you know, maximising and fusioning. I don't know whether that's the term, but, you know, blending, or not blending, mixing up your... not colour choices, but your paper choices, your piece choices, you know, and things like that. So just because you've gone for the neutral Tim Holtzy type papers, you don't have to then embrace the well, you can embrace the neutrals, but, you know, you could then go all out and go completely unneutral with your topper pieces that you're going to use with them. So, yeah, I really hope that you like the pieces that we made. You know, I've had such a lot of fun making all of these different Tim Holtz pieces, and yeah, I have some other ideas, so I might well be back with some more. Just really depends. So yeah, anyway, I hope that you like these. Hopefully they've given you some ideas, and have fun if you decide to do some. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks then. Bye.